Howdy, everyone. That media guy here, and welcome back to what is probably the last part
Type in your name or choose
of
one from the list
the Veggie
below.
Island playthrough. The last time I'll have to be cut off by Phil Vischer. Last time we saved Mr. Nether. Now all we have left to do is find the treasure. Let's go.
All right, it's time for your Cub Sprout adventure.
Okay. It's a little annoying how they always start us back here. Um, but fortunately, we do have the fast travel through the tree, as one would expect during any camping trip. You guys ever go camping? I might ask this question on my Discord, but I used to go camping every Father's Day with like my extended family, and then every Columbus Day with my immediate family. Um, anyways, all right, so okay. Hey, you guys are already waiting for me. Thanks for getting up here quickly, Bob. I appreciate that. Um, all right, so look at the treasure. I'm guessing the map should be able to help us, right? Well, X marks the spot. And here's the X.
All righty,
Oh, that
treasure.
was easy.
What can it be?
Maybe it's full of cheese curls.
Oh, I'm so excited.
If there are any frogs, can I have one?
Why does a pea want a frog?
I
Frogs are
wonder what it
gross.
is.
My sister don't like frogs as a kid.
Wow, that's a nice plunger.
Is
Oh,
that supposed to be
yeah.
a Larry
That's
Boy
one of those
reference?
antique pirate plungers. Probably worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I guess.
Huh? What kind of treasure is this?
Maybe it's a metaphor.
A metaphor?
You know, like maybe the treasure is in our hearts or something.
I'd really rather have some jewels.
Well, we can at least see what it does.
Larry, no, we don't know what that
Yeah,
is.
he's totally gonna...
I guess it doesn't do anything.
It's gonna do something. Yep. And it
He's
sinks
got
the ship.
insurance, right?
Oh no! Now all of us are stuck on this island. We'll never get home.
Wait, look.
Oh,
Ooh.
how convenient.
Ah.
Well, that must have been what the treasure was all along. We've freed the ship.
So, anyone up for earning their sailing badge?
Ooh,
Come on, yeah, woohoo!
Yay,
Let's do it! All right, let's go!
thanks for helping me off the island. I know I don't deserve it.
No problem, Mr. Nether. I think this pirate ship is going to be a lot more fun for you than any old pile of jewels.
I've always wanted to take up sailing, and that bird seems to know his way around. But maybe we'll have an adventure of our own.
All right.
Well, you earned all your badges, but even more importantly, you learned what it means to be a real Cub Sprout. God wants us to help others, even if they don't deserve it.
Yeah.
How humble, how wholesome. And, is that it? Are we getting credits now? Oh, wow. That's it. Okay, so this last part ended up being a really short. I guess I'm kind of curious as to who made this. But yeah, so overall, my thoughts on this game. This is really charming. I enjoyed this quite a bit. I don't know how. If I compare it to the other games I played, um, well, I don't want to compare it to the bad Apple games because those were console games. But here we have, I guess Jonah would be the appropriate comparison. And in Jonah, although even then, I don't know how much I can compare Jonah to this because Jonah was, for all intensive purposes, a minigame collection. This was a traditional point and click adventure game, very much in the vein of the humongous entertainment games. Um, and of those, I mean, I've talked about that before. I don't want to repeat myself here. But overall, there's also the fact that this is a blind, well, not especially a blind playthrough. I looked some things up because I was a bit concerned about getting lost within the playthrough. And I didn't want you guys to be bored while I spent a bunch of time looking around. But yeah, as a first time playthrough, it's I think it's worth a shot, definitely. It is admittedly difficult because you have since this is made for PC's 20 years old now, a long time ago. I had to get a special program that emulated 16-bit applications in order to get this game to work. Um, which I had already done for Jonah, so thankfully that was already set up, and
Welcome to
I'd say it
Veggie
was
Island,
worth it.
everybody. Type in your
Wait,
name or choose one from the list below.
wait, I don't. It automatically deletes your save. Well, that's kind of a shame. I wanted to go back in and
Type in your name or choose one from the list below.
I mean I can't. I know the one thing I wanted to look at were all of the silly songs that I had collected, along with all of the other little Easter eggs like the
Type in your name or
getting to
choose
see
one from the list below.
the silly songs in Nezer's place, the actual videos. That was really cool. Um, but then again, if I played that for too long, I might
Type
have
in your
gotten
name or choose one
a
from the list
copyright
below.
strike or a copyright claim, and I don't want to need any more of those. So yeah, overall, I know this last part ended up being kind of short. Again, when it's a blind playthrough, you don't
Type in
realize
your
how
name or
much
choose
of
one
the
from the list
game
below.
that you have left, and so overall, yeah. Next week, I really hope to have the Rack and Benny video out. I started
Type in your
working
name or
on the
choose one from the
visuals
list below.
last weekend, um, but yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. I might.
Type in your name or choose one
There
from the
are other
list
ideas
below.
that I have because I make videos based on what I'm passionate about. I might make a silly songs, like a 90s, 2000s, 2010 silly songs video
Type in your
because
name or choose one
I
from the list below.
I saw that the video that had all of the silly songs in one video has been taken down, so I might upload a version of my own.
Type
Um,
in your name or choose one from
or
the
I might
list
find
below.
another game to play. I don't know. I really want to get videos out every Wednesday like I've been doing. I just really like having that consistency, and I appreciate you guys sticking around. I know these videos aren't the most popular
Type in your
videos
name or
out
choose
there,
one from the list
but I
below.
really appreciate everyone who watches these videos and gives feedback. I've gotten some really nice feedback, and I really appreciate that. So with all that
Type in your
said,
name or choose one
I
from
don't
the
want to
list
get cut
below.
off one more time, so thank you so much for watching. Click the red button, subscribe, and have a fantastic rest of your day doing whatever.